In November, somebody won the biggest lotto prize ever, right here in my own neighborhood.
There's a new billionaire. It's in our midst as well. Someone is holding a single winning ticket from last night's Powerball drawing worth more than $2 billion, and it was sold right here in Altadena. Let's go to CBS 2's Cara Fincham live at Joe's Service Center where that lucky ticket was sold. Cara, say it ain't so, but hey, congratulations to the winner. And it looks like a lot of people are going there to see what all the fuss is about.
Lots of folks here. Only one ticket sold in the entire U.S. And look at all these folks who are showing up here, hoping to figure out who the winner actually is. And if we pan up there, you can see a check is about to be presented to the folks here at Joe's Service Center. Everyone, of course, again, wants to know who the big winner is. Here's what a Powerball official told us about that a short while ago.
$2.04 billion with a B is what it added up to. By far the largest jackpot ever in U.S. history.
And do we know who holds the ticket?
I was going to say that's the $1 million question, but now it's the $1 billion question. We never know who won. In fact, they may not even know.
Joe's Service Center is a mile from the freeway and not on the way to anything important. It's a local gas station and convenience store. The winning ticket was almost certainly bought by one of my Altadena neighbors. Hey, congrats to them. But that doesn't change my mind about government-run lotteries. I posted this on Facebook. I said that one of my neighbors had gotten rich beyond belief while the rest of them will now waste even more money on state-sponsored gambling. Like my homeless friend Darren, who earns a small income waving a sign around for local businesses. He spends almost all of his earnings on lotto tickets, while he lives in a beater minivan outside an abandoned Blockbuster. I shared what my friend Lupe told me. She manages another convenience store and says that elderly people on fixed incomes buy lotto tickets like crazy. I myself have seen them dropping 40 or 50 bucks at a time in her store. I mentioned that I drive by Joe's almost daily and that I could walk there in 10 minutes. I walked over here just to prove the point. My friend Barry responded to my post like this, quote, "My mother grew up poor and spent her adult life far from poor. She always said, poor people gotta have hope." I countered by saying that people like Barry's mom and my own parents didn't piss their money away on false hope. They saved their money, invested wisely, and over time became comfortable. I said that government is replacing that winning attitude with a gambler's mentality. And attaching gambling to public education? Well, what could possibly be more wrong-headed? It's been almost 3 months, and nobody has claimed the $2.04 billion. But people are still spending like crazy every time the jackpot gets big. Joe made the news again on January 12th. He was swamped, selling 7,500 Mega Millions tickets a day. By the time you see this, another drawing will be in the books. As of this recording, it's at $700 million. Darren tells me that you can't win if you don't play. But Investopedia gives it to me straight. I did a little math with their stats. My chance of being struck by lightning this year is 239 times as high as winning the top Powerball prize. Altadena has its share of nice homes, but the side of town where the ticket was bought is filled with working-class people scraping by as best they can. The government that has so badly tarnished the Golden State even wants our walking around money. And if it takes expensive commercials full of semi-mystical Hollywood hogwash to get it, then that's what it takes. and something bigger. What a con job. That old song remembers a California worth dreaming about. Now people dream about leaving California. I'm guessing that my billionaire neighbor is off in Montana searching for a ranch to move to, or maybe Costa Rica. We are told that the lotto supports the schools, but only 1% of California's public school budget comes from the lotto. 1%. This is from their own website. But even if it was 10 or 20%, what sane society would link learning with gambling? How good is this education that we're buying 1% of? According to a study by education website Schoolaroo, California ranks 44th in public school education. 44th. How's that for return on investment? Anybody with a good education knows that gambling is a one-way cash conveyor belt with you on the wrong end. Listen, I'm pretty libertarian on most matters, but I pay taxes, both federal and state, so I have ownership in government just like you do. And the government that we pay for is intentionally making poor people poorer by turning every quickie mart into a casino. That's not okay with me. California's government never stops exploiting our least fortunate, buying their votes with one pack of empty promises after another. And it's not just California. Texas is no better. Look what this gaming site has to say. They found that the less money people make, the larger the percentage of their earnings goes to playing the lottery. But really, it's all the states. The Howard Center for Investigative Journalism put it like this. Quote, state lotteries have become the engine of a multi-billion-dollar wealth transfer that relies on spending by less educated and less wealthy Black and Hispanic Americans. Close quote. Radio host Tom Likas used to call the lotto a moron tax. That's a little harsh. You don't have to be a moron to get sucked in by the lottery. But there's no doubt that state lotteries target the desperate, knowing full well that functionally all of them are getting screwed. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. As for me, I fucking hate the lottery. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and then click the little bell to get notifications.